Musar from Parashat Mishpatim for Monday. Yizaher Adam miliyot atzev ve'ne'enach. A person should be careful not to be sad or ne'enach, or to be sighing, as if he's much trouble. Ki ha'atzvut ve'anaha, because sadness and sighing gormin le'itameh, they cause a person to become impure. Ki hi midat pelonit kishma, because this is the characteristic of plonit so and so, which is a linit, like her name, which has to do with yilala, which needs to do also with sadness. So sadness is not something good at all, and it's something to stay away from. וביותו תופס אומנותה נורית לה יעד לעשות בו תאוותה כיוון דהוא מסתרה דילה. If a person has this aspect of sadness, it gives the power to the other side to do with him whatever she desires. Besides milavad, besides shemidat atzvut ra'a me'od, when a person has this characteristic of sadness, it's very bad ki goremet bitul Torah, because it causes a person to neglect Torah, utfilah, to neglect even prayer, arvev amoah, and it causes confusion in the mind of a person, umarbeh atzlut, and increases the laziness of a person. Milkayam mitzvot Torah, it makes a person lazy and makes him unable to do Torah, to learn Torah, to do mitzvot. Umizeh nimshach machloket bebeto al lo davar. And from these there could be even quarreling in his home just over lo davar, over trivial things. Ve'yeh sanui umtu'av, and it causes a person to be despised and loathed. Od ba shegorem lesalek hashchina me'alav, because it causes also the Shekhinah, the divine presence, to separate, to remove itself from him. Umikirbon, from him, ki hashchina, because the divine presence nikret simcha. It's called simcha. It's called joy, happiness. The Adam ze amar rav anacha. This person who was bitter, is full of sighing. It's not the simcha, it's not the joy. ולא ידי זה אלא שהוא מתדבק עם הפלונית שהוא מידתה, והיא מטמאה אותו כי הוא חלקה וסימן דבר עצם הזה הזרע. לכן אתה, it gives a pasuk here that indicates that also. לכן אתה בן אדם שאמרת הפיכה לעשות תיקון היסוד, העבר הרעה מעליך ותהיה שמח תמיד. That's why a person who wants to do teshuvah and to do the things the right way, he should stay away from sadness and involve himself to become happy, to become joyful always. Ulai, maybe tizkeh shebiyotcha sameach, by awakening the simcha in you, simcha shel mitzvah, simcha of mitzvah. A person really, when he does a mitzvah, or even in general, as he goes around these days, he should feel this aspect of simcha. Ashrenu matev chelkenu, how fortunate we are, because with the more the simcha you bring in, then tidbak b'shechina, you'll be able to cling and to become attached to the Shekhinah, to the divine presence, and nikret simcha, that is called simcha. Ve'i ata ba lidechet, and you will not come to do sins. Ve'adata ki shalom aolecha, and you will know that there is peace in your tent. And we see this also from Yaakov Avinu. Yaakov Avinu, as long as Yosef was away from him for 22 years, when he was sad over the departure of Yosef, the Torah tells us that when he heard that Yosef was alive, Vatehi ruach Yaakov, that the spirit of Yaakov came back to life. And Rashi explains there that all the time that he was sad over Yosef being away from him, the divine inspiration wasn't with him. When he became happy again, then the divine inspiration came back to him. And so important it is the aspect of simcha, to be serving Hashem besimcha, to awaken with us simcha, because through simcha we can get to do more mitzvot with the right attitude, and we can be zocheh also to have the divine presence that will be attached to it. Amen. Baruch Adonai le'olam. Amen ve'amen.